American movies have become products. You buy a movie star, a derivative story that you've seen before because you're comfortable with the familiar, a sequel, a prequel, a reboot, a remake, something superficial with fast pacing and fast cutting and loud music, a 2-hour distraction, something that can make you forget instead of remind. It's hard to find a movie that looks at us, that operates on multiple levels without being clumsy and pretentious and borrowing a trick from some earlier movie. But Bela Tarr's movies are different, like perhaps his masterpiece, the 7-hour Satantango. Instead of fake emotions and contrived plots, you have wind and rain and close-ups of people's faces who are beautiful in their ugliness and will never have plastic surgery, and long shots of people walking on muddy roads. And you have the mundane reality of everyday life, and you have the sudden cosmic epiphanies that stop us in our tracks. Bela Tarr had confidence in his vision. He wasn't afraid to use black and white. He didn't need to explain it to a studio executive or a marketing executive. Satantango had to be black and white. It was black and white. He didn't have to explain his shots. Long after the action, as it were, was over, he lingered on the room where it took place. He let life unfold. And if you could take a deep breath, you could enter that world. You could immerse, like experiencing a great painting or book, like living. Only it wasn't a fantasy world. It was reality. Sometimes the camera moved, sometimes it didn't. But there is no coverage. There is no extraneous shots. You see everything, and you see all you need to see, and he lets you see it without judgment. In America, how many directors have movies cut down against their will? Even our geniuses, especially our geniuses, fear and profit, and the capitalist system drives our movie business. But for some reason, in Hungary of all places, Bela Tarr managed to make a 7-hour movie, and you are sorry to see it end. He wasn't an artist who needed money. He wasn't an artist who needed success. He was an artist who actually made art. If you want to have a life-changing experience from a movie, there are fewer and fewer choices. Satantango stands alone amongst those great cinematic achievements. Allow yourself the privilege of entering this world. I watched it on something called the Internet Archive, and it was free. And then mourn the loss of a giant of cinema, a true artist, Bela Tarr.